All right, so I haven't been doing my 8:30 shows a couple weeks now. I've been gardening, trying to catch up. I'm still gardening. We're not done, but I spent a day and a half out here, and this garden is getting there. Um, and I know some of you want to see what's going on, especially where I planted some of your plants you've given me. And this is some heirlooms here. They go back 30 to 40 years. These two tomato plants right here, apparently they were grown in the greenhouse. They were pulled out. They're kind of slinky, they're not that strong, so I tied them up, and we'll see. I hope they make it. They're going to be 10 foot tall. So I'm probably going to get bigger poles. The rest of them I'm going to cut short and keep them kind of short. So these are the 4 heirloom plants right here. They go back years. And that was from my friend Organic Slant. By the way, he has a great YouTube channel, Organic Slant. If you want to know about Fukushima, it's a serious problem, and everybody's kind of ignoring it. It could actually devastate this whole planet. Check it out. Learn a little bit about it. Here's here now. This plant here. These 4 plants you're looking at were from last year's garden. And I took them in this winter into my greenhouse in my basement, and I picked them all winter and cooked with them. So it's amazing how they lasted. And these are all herbs here. And same with this one. There's about 6 sage, thigh, all types of herbs. I've got 6 of them right here in this spot. Then we kind of move on to I just planted these eggplants. And if you see my little blue, all these blue lines are my watering systems. You see them underneath? I figured that, hey Terry, how you doing? I figured I'll keep the water longer underneath. It won't evaporate as quick. 2, the ground will stay wetter longer. And 3, I won't have puddles. I'll be able to work. And I tried this last year. This is a new filter fabric. Anyways, moving down along, I increased this garden by 6 feet, like I said I would last year. Every year I take it out 6 more feet. And nobody noticed it. The wife did notice. I just stole 7 feet of grass. She'll figure it out when the fence goes up. I didn't put the fence up. I like to do things in slow moderation without the shock factor. So the fence is not up yet. I hope the rabbit doesn't get here. Last year the rabbit did some serious damage, so hopefully he doesn't see this. So here we have, these are greens, colic greens. And I only had a few last year, and what's great is I froze them. I cut them up and I throw them in. I make soup every day with all the stuff I made last year, and they're great. So this year I doubled up on them. This is the engineering project I got going on here. So I'm not done with it yet. These are temporary, these black lines that you see going through my garlic. I didn't have time to pull the weeds, and eventually I'll clean that up. I'm not done in there. There's a lot of weeds and grass, and I might do mulch. But these things go off. So I got 3 zones. One zone will go off at 5:30, then 6 and 6:30. I will then, here's a couple more herbs right here. There's another little herb garden going on right through here. I got some mint. And then here we have peppers. Those were started in my basement. And you can see my little plastic idea is not working. It's not working at all. So I'm going to probably have to improvise next week with mulch. So that's going to be what we're going to have to do. Andy, thank you for coming out. Andy came to visit me today. Andy Stupica is the gardener. Helps me out a lot. And he came, and he calls them suckers. And he pulled the suckers off my tomatoes because he said I didn't do it last year and I could double up my tomatoes. He did tell me that I got too many tomatoes that are too close together. But you know what? I'm going to grow them and tie them up on these poles. And he told me these poles are too short, and they are. So I've got bigger poles. So here's a small patch. I started these last week and didn't finish. You see I got that going on down there. I'm probably going to do lettuce down there, but I had to quit because you see that yellow tape? Well, Mr. Marko cut through the fabric and cut his system. See that the watering hose that goes underneath? Well, I cut it, and I've been trying to patch it. So I kind of stopped here because I can't figure out how to fix it. I may abandon it. I tried different stuff. If anybody knows how to patch a hose like this, let me know. I've tried about 5 different things. Then I started doing some stuff above ground. I might move these things. So I had a bunch of pots. I'm figuring, hey, what the hell? We'll do some pots. And here we get into some more tomatoes and cucumbers, eggplant, zucchinis, and I hope I have one. I want to do pickles, but I think I have one pickle somewhere. Anyway, so back there, we're going to finish that up. We're going to finish these weeds up. Then we're going to put up the fence. Oh, there's another little herb garden going on back there. I use that space. And back behind the garage, we're going to use all that dirt there. We're going to plant something there. I'm thinking a pumpkin patch. I might be late for pumpkins, but we'll throw something back there. Anyways, so this is the garden. Pretty soon it's going to be growing, and it's going to produce a lot. And that's it. So this is today. I pretty much didn't plant these. I got tired. So I'll take those to my garden in Cleveland. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to work in a garden in Cleveland from like 6 until 12. I got a job in the afternoon. And so this is 85% complete. I moved the pallets to the center this year and made that my station. I got tired of getting out, my back hurts, So I figured I keep those pallets, they're good in the winter, to put the plastic down. So I didn't want to have them rot out. So we decided to move our plumbing system into the center. I'm going to put up all my little decorations to scare the birds. The birds just can't wait till I leave because they come and steal the worms. And there's 2 robins here that are robbing my worms. Because when I wet it, they just wait for the worms to come up. All right, so this is Marko's gardening this weekend. Over and out. Thanks for watching.